All right. So, what is your method for paying off credit cards? What's the best way? I know you spoke about this in previous podcasts, but
Credit cards give you a 30-day grace period, right?
okay,
Where you pay no interest.
some, right? Or
I,
most?
I think they all, the ones that I own, they give you a 30-day grace period. After 30 days, you start accruing interest. That's it. I mean, that's their business, right? They're going to lend you money, charge you interest. I've just realized how high credit card interest actually is. I don't pay credit card interest. Every Monday,
Yeah.
my routine, every Monday, I do all my company invoices. I do all my company banking. I do all the payroll, all my expenses, all my deposits for my business.
Yeah.
Then I do my personal. I do the same process for myself. One of those things in my process is I look at my outstanding credit card bill, because I use my credit cards for everything. Every purchase I make is on a credit card because I earn rewards. I have one that gives me hotel points. I have one that gives me airline miles. And I just got another one that pays me back in Bitcoin rewards. I just got a Coinbase one credit card that pays me back in Bitcoin. So I look at those credit card statements every week on Monday, and I pay half of my balance. Just because I use them every day, it doesn't make sense for me to pay the full
It's
balance.
money you were going to spend anyway, right?
It's totally, I buy groceries, I buy gas, I pay for lunch, I pay my bills.
That's a nice little hack, though, because most people are using credit cards because they don't have the money.
Right.
Whereas you're using it specifically for the rewards. You have the money.
I have the money.
You're going to spend the money
I live within my
anyway.
means. I'm spending it anyway. I get the reward out of it, and then I pay it off half of my balance every week. So I have a revolving balance. There's always something there. I don't get charged any interest, but I pay half the balance every week. That's how
It's clever.
That's how I use. So, I have airline miles, more than I know what to do. I went to Africa from my wife and I, first class Polaris, free tickets using my miles. And I still have over 1 million miles left.
You went first class to Africa specifically through credit card rewards?
Absolutely.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, absolutely. I get, I'm a
Do you know any of these credit cards off the top of your head? Because
yeah, I have my United Club card. I have a Marriott Bonvoy card. Just by having that card, all my recurring bills.
Yeah.
So I don't use that credit card in public. All my recurring bills, like internet service or just recurring bills that happen, I put on that credit card, because in the event that my credit card gets hacked at a car wash or a restaurant, I don't have to go change all my billing.
Yeah.
Right. So I have one that I don't take out in public.
Yeah.
But all those bills that I would normally just write a check for or pay out of my bank account, I get Bonvoy. I get upgrade nights at hotels, and so why wouldn't I do that?
Yeah.
Right? It's just a little perk, know. And now with the Bitcoin card, I'm starting to go between my bills with that Bitcoin card, because if Bitcoin's going to go to wherever they say it's going to go to, then why not get that reward? I get 60 cents today, but it might be $60 in 10 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Who cares?
Exactly.
Who's it hurting? It's free for me.
That's true. So what advice would you give to people who don't have any credit card debt, or those who do have credit card debt that want to build their credit, who have bad credit? Would you suggest doing stuff like that?
If you have a lot of credit card debt, the best advice I can give you is brace for impact, because this sucks.
Yeah, there's no way around
There's no way around it. Having credit card debt where you're paying like the minimum payment every month, and that's all you can do.
Yeah.
You will be paying, if you bought gas and you're making the minimum payment, that gas bill, you'll be paying gas for 5 years. Right. It's freaking ridiculous. Right. So take your lowest card. Focus all your resources, all your available resources. Make your sacrifices, right? Skip your Starbucks. Don't go to McDonald's. Skip everything you can skip. Sacrifice. Right. Right. Pay off that one card. Get rid of that bill. Mm-hmm. Then take the next lowest credit card. Take all the resources you can. plus the ones you were on the lowest card and go to the second lowest and knock that out. It's going to suck.
Yeah, and
I'm not denying it. I'm not saying it's easy. It fucking sucks. Start at the lowest one, work your way up. All available resources, as much as you can do, make all your sacrifices, get rid of those credit cards, that revolving debt that you're paying interest on. Now, once you do that, I suggest that you follow my weekly review, only because it helps you get a better picture of what you're spending. You're not going to remember all the purchases you make in 30 days.
Yeah.
You have a better chance of remembering them in 7 days. If you have the time and you have the discipline, do it every 3 days. I don't care what your schedule is. Just do it. Right? You have to stay focused and disciplined on how you manage your money.
Would it be better if, like, let's say somebody has $3,500 of credit card debt and they're doing the monthly payment of $120 on a specific date once a month? Would it be better for them to split it up into like $40 payments a week?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because if you have $3,500 and you're making the minimum payment, what you're doing is you're accruing interest on $3,500 over 30 days, right? So if you were going to take $40 this week and pay it as principal, right? You would accrue interest on $3,500 for 7 days, right? You make a payment. So now you're accruing interest on $34.60 for the next 7 days. Make a payment. Now you're accruing interest on $34, right? You see your principal keeps going down every 7 days instead of once every 30 days. You're just limiting the amount of time that interest is accruing.
Fuck.
So I do that with my mortgages.
Oh, okay. I see. So you could set it up like that automatically, or do you actually
no?
manually do it?
It's automatic. I set it up automatic. So I set up a mortgage payment to pay the monthly payment, and then I pay an additional amount only to principal every week. Whatever number works for you, because you're limiting the amount of time you're limiting the amount of money and time that interest is accruing on your principal. So I mean, it sounds complicated, but if you're disciplined and you're committed to focusing on managing your money,
exactly,
it's really easy. You just got to think interest is a matter of how much principal is out there and how much time it's sitting on there.
Right.
Limit the principal. Knock away that principal, because you're just limiting the amount of time that the interest is accruing.
Yeah.
Interest is the killer of most American families. Probably families in the world. I can only speak from here.
You hate to hear it.
Well, the banks are winning, right? They're flying around in private jets and fancy cars, and Wall Street's racking it up, right? Based on all your interest.
Unbelievable.
So why let them win? It's their game. Learn the rules, play their game to the best of your ability. I'm sure most of you are better at it than they are, because it's yours.
Yeah.
They're just sitting back collecting.
Right, exactly.
I mean, play the game.
Yeah.
Win. Fucking win.
Fucking win. Your mantra.
Yeah, just fucking
Ryan
win.
fucking win Sino.
So yeah, that's my
Awesome. That's actually good advice.
So when you're done with those credit card bills, use them. But you got to live within your means.
Yeah.
And use them for your necessities, your gas, your groceries, your clothing that you need. I mean, I would hate for you to put stuff on your credit card and not be able to pay it off at the end of the month, right? You have a 30-day free loan, no interest.
Right.
But if you're looking at that every week and you're paying off half of your balance, you have a better picture of your financial situation, and you're doing it every week. It's easier than doing it at the end of the month, right? Or if you're doing it at the end of the month and you have a catastrophic event, let's say your furnace goes or your air conditioning system burns out and you need to come up with 15 grand or something. Well, now you have 30 days worth of credit card use that you're going to pay off, and I got to come up with 15 grand for an air conditioner, whatever it is, right? That event. Yeah. But if you're paying it weekly, you're not going to be hit as hard. The numbers are the same, but you're not hit as hard because you're prepared. You have lower balances. You're keeping everything. It's almost like if you have a fire burning in your room
Yeah.
and you're putting stuff around the fire so it doesn't spread.
Yeah.
Well, do it faster so the fire doesn't get bigger and bigger and bigger. Why deal with it when it's in the whole room? Deal with it.
Just put in one thing here.
Exactly. Just
thing
keep
there,
it contained.
a month later.
Just all you're doing is managing your situation. So what happened? There we go.
Thank you for that. That's awesome.
Yeah. So